Welcome back to Destiny 2 in the start of Season of the Deep. Now, technically, Season of Defiance isn't really over for me. I still have to do the Vex Caliber mission at least once or twice on stream. So they did add that new quest to get that unique looking hand cannon. Turns out it's not exotic. And two, it's its own mission on Neptune. That will be its own video, separate from, I think separate from the season stuff, and separate from the Strand exotic and Winter Bite. Because, I think it's gonna be, it'll be its own part, and it'll be its own length. So, because I have a feeling it's gonna be a decently length mission. Now, I have done the usual of maxing out the season pass and putting all the seasonal armor on, so you guys can see how the last season's full look. I will change it, and I turned helmets back on so you can see the helmets, but I will turn helmets off once I get control of my character, because of course, like every season, the beginning of the season is gonna go right into a cutscene as soon as I pick my character. And after I do, if I remember, after I also changed emblems, I've colored all the ship's sparrows and ghosts that I currently have equipped, but I will probably like switch them out later, like to the other ones I have. Now, yeah, as you can see, these are the looks. Yeah, I actually really dig this armor. I can't wait to get this season's armor, because this season's armor looks amazing. It's like raid armor. So, before I start, I know I'm starting now as Titan, because I still need to catch up in Season of Defiance with Hunter. So Hunter, you'll see my Hunter soon in these videos. And Warlock is still on Lightfall. I still need to do that. But yeah, the wing for the season in the helm has taken over where the Elixir one was and where the Haunted one was. What else about the season? Oh, if I remember, I'm not doing the dungeon on stream because I usually don't do that stuff. I still need to do duality, for goodness sake. Which I should have done that back in Season of Haunted. But I will say what I will grab the quest, and I will talk about what's in the dungeon that I know. Because I'm not going to be doing it on stream, but I know what's in it, so I might as well tell you. So, we'll get there when we get there. For now, let's hop in and see what Season of the Deep has to offer.
The witness has moved beyond our reach. All attempts to follow it have failed. But there is still hope. On Neptune, we learned that the key to defeating the Witness lies hidden away on Titan. Now we know why the Witness's fleet came there when it first arrived. Deputy Commander Sloan held the line on Titan to the bitter end, right up until the Witness took it. Then, we lost all contact. But now, just when we need it most, Titan has returned. And when it did, we were greeted with something we could have never predicted.
To any Guardians listening, this is Deputy Commander Sloan requesting emergency support.
Okay, that's clean. That's new. They didn't do that before. A season intro like that. Might as well do it now. Switch the helmets off. There you go.
This is a Priority 1 rescue operation. We have received a distress call on the secure Vanguard channel. The target of extraction is Deputy Commander Sloan. She was last seen on Titan before it vanished, during the arrival of the pyramids. Our job is to triangulate where the distress signal is coming from, find the Deputy Commander, and get her out. I know what you may be thinking, but Sloan is one of the most tenacious, resilient soldiers I've ever known. If anyone could have survived this, it's her.
If you remember, when we read the lore entries, it said she put on a Golden Age suit to confront the pyramid. Last time we read about her. Jeez, it's been so long. Vanilla Destiny 2. Sadly, this is not a patrol. Titan might be back, but it's no longer a patrol. You can still see the Dreadnought from here, I'm pretty sure. There it is. Well, it was there briefly. So there's already one thing. They're trying to hide it with the smoke, but there's clearly a pyramid over there, I think. Which still doesn't make sense. If the planets are back, the pyramids should be gone, I think. Because I think the one on Mars was. I will be wearing this armor, at least for the first
The Guardian has landed. I'm at our old LZ. No sign of Sloan or enemy activity. Extraction team, what's your status?
Commander, I am at the tidal anchor, not far from your position. It is abandoned, quiet. Distress signal is weak.
I've established a beachhead inside the new Pacific Arcology. No sign of the hive. Signal strength is weak here as well.
Guardian, you need to cross the rig to align a communications dish so we can triangulate Sloan's position. Keep comms open. We don't know what happened here.
I like how it's all Titans. We have Zavala, Saladin, and not Shax. Saint. It'd be funny if it was all S's. Shax, Zavala, or not, or Shax, Saladin, and Saint. I'm just taking in the atmosphere at the moment. I don't remember some of this.
I've got multiple ticket engagements on my position.
They are on me as well.
Confirm 10 taken contacts in the new Pacific Arcology. Iron War beasts are engaging.
Also, did that Guardian go in with his ghost, or did he not? Because if he did, it ripped the... Also, Titan has returned, and they didn't explain it, really. Like, it's like Mars returning. Like, we didn't use, the Witness's Pyramid. That's for sure.
Stretch team, status.
All clear, Commander. Minimal casualties.
Tidal anchor is secure. The Taken are gone.
Guardian, get to the array.
I'm guessing minimal casualties. I'm guessing some ward beasts died. Wait, is this backwards? Are we going backwards? We might be going backwards from like this, mission from...
Derelict.
Hey, gang! Heard there was a party, and I thought
Where?
I'd pop on by and see what the fuss is all about.
This is a rescue mission for Deputy Commander Sloan. Get off the line.
Oh, great! She owes me a drink.
A drink.
Would I lie?
Yes, you would. Also, I apologize if I completely missed the freaking derelict landing, or by flying in, because oh no, there it is. No, that's my ship. Never mind. Where's the derelict at? To be fair, the derelict has been a Titan before. It's literally a map. It's literally a map in, That's it. It's me. Oh. Oh, there's the derelict. I didn't even see it. Did it show? Was it shown coming into orbit? So Drifter's here now. I wonder if we're going backwards like from vanilla Destiny 2, because it feels like it. Also, taking on Titan. Interesting. We haven't seen that since season of Arrivals. Also, I wish I had grapple hook, but I don't. Sadly. Like suspension makes more sense. Xivu. Xivu's here. Not here, but... Here is.
We have more Taken incoming. Falling back to the Arcology Solarium.
I am the mountain upon which all swords feather! Hone your edge against me!
No.
There's no... the random ass no from Saladin. Also, that's Xivu, by the way. Nice to finally hear what she sounds like. I swear she has an accent, though. I think she has a Russian accent. Might be wrong. It sounds like it. finally hear what she said. Now know the voices of Salvatun, Oryx, and Xivu.
The hand around your throat! I am the last breath in your mouth! You cannot escape me!
North! They're coming up from the methane flush! I'm holding position!
Remember Xivu shattering? She was worthy of death. Osiris was not. Are you so fragile?
Show yourself! Fight me! I will tear you apart with my bare hands!
Oh. God damn. Ooh, that's a big boy. Celebrant. There's no way that's a celebrant from Season of the Haunted, is it? Or not Haunted, Season of the Hunt, is it? Or is that possibly a different celebrant? Or is it someone that we know from before? I would not be surprised if that's an old enemy from the past. Or if it's a new guy, then holy shit, because we had, I don't remember half his characters. I don't remember half, like, the Hive soldiers' names. That's why I'm saying, is it old or new? I think this is a new area of Titan, by the way. The more I look at it, the more I don't recognize it. Wait, shit, I can't use my abilities! The stupid battle song's preventing me from using going all out. Now what? I think what we're coming up to is familiar, though.
That voice we heard, it was Xivu Wrath. I'd only heard her voice in audio logs from the fall of the Cabal homeworld. There's no mistaking her. She must be near. We need to be careful. Her influence has never been this strong.
We need to find Sloane and get her out of here now. You're almost at the Array Guardian. Get moving. Go!
Yep, this definitely starting to look more and more familiar now. Too bad Titan's not a patrol anymore. It's kind of like Mars, where it's in missions, but you can't really explore it. Like the
The
past.
councils here at Siren's Watch say the array is unpowered. Guardian, you need to find a way to reroute power, then properly align the array's receivers.
Interesting, these weren't here before. Because we've been in this command area before. Oh wait, I think I know. 33%. Oh, I see.
Excellent work. Systems are lighting up here. I have Sloane's position as 1 kilometer down.
She is in the ocean? It is a sea of crushing methane. Nothing can survive there.
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Guardian, rig schematics show a ballast maintenance shaft near your position. Follow the signal down and find the deputy commander. I'll join up with you shortly.
I think this might have been an area we discovered or we explored before in the past of Vanilla Destiny 2, but I don't remember it, and it might have gotten like changed from the past because it definitely looks different, and I wouldn't be surprised because of all the changes that's happened since Season of Arrivals. I don't think this hole was here before. Oh god. Okay, I don't have this fear. But for the people that do...
Titan seas are mostly methane. We won't be able to use weapons down there. I know what you're thinking, but we have to try.
For the people that have this fear of deep oceans, try to bear through it. Especially for the players that actually are playing it.
I've arrived at the diving point. I'm coming down to you.
That ain't gonna happen, boss. Do you know how much pressure they're taking? They gotta get out of there.
I am not leaving anyone behind again.
And I ain't saying we do.
Oh god.
Alright, that's enough. I'm pulling you up before you and your ghost get flattened. Welcome to the derelict. I'm down in engineering making sure we don't blow up. Zavala's got his heart in the right place, but old Blue's about as stubborn as they come. You can't brute force this moon. The collapse messed the whole place up good. Gravity's weird down in the deep. There's pockets of air. Some places you can move safely. Others that'll crush you into a little speck. But I think I got something in my guts that'll help us out. Titan ain't my first aquatic rodeo. Go ahead and try out that prototype. Should protect you from the pressure. Well, some of it, at least.
Okay. Before I do that, I want to explore a bit. I like it, the random junk there that's in like the Gambit launch areas. Also, I did not see this before. Also, the random... Wait, why is there a barrier? Oh. Has there always been a glass? There has been a... Because this is where, like, Drifter stands. I like how there's a... Come on, dude. You used to be able to explore, like, behind there and go all the way to, like, where he, like, lives in this thing, which is, like, over there somewhere. Also, there was a prompt to open something, but I missed it. Also, I don't know if that area leads to the dungeon or not. I just know there's a similar entrance to the dungeon like that.
Now get on out of here. I'll fill the boss man in for you.
Also, I don't know what the hell I grabbed. I don't know what the hell I grabbed there. There's a prompt. Oh, I somehow missed this the first time. I saw the prompt, but I missed it. I want to try hitting that prompt before I get pulled out with another character. Also, the fact that it showed my visor cracking is kind of terrifying. Shit. Okay, traversing this is going to be a bit tricky. Sorry. Like, I'm trying to get up there, but not letting me climb. Like, what the heck? Did I have to die? Did I have to purposely get crushed or something? Because I don't know why it's not letting me freaking climb. Come on, I'm literally right there. There you go. That was weird that it was like being finicky with that.
Guardian, you're almost at the source of the distress signal. I've acquired one of Drifter's devices. I'll be joining you momentarily.
What's I wonder what the device is. Or what... Like, I wonder what it looks like, because I didn't get a good look at it. Also, the helmet being on and off in cutscenes is going to be more consistent. Because it was like that in Lightfall, apparently. And there are helmet off cutscenes now. Before, the helmet was always on, no matter what. Except for, like, certain scenes.
Sloan?
Here, Commander.
You're alive.
Staying alive was the mission. And I always complete the mission.
No wonder you called us, sister. Let's get you back home.
You don't understand. That distress call wasn't for me. It was for her.
Interesting how I, like, held up my bow like that. So, Sloane's taken-ish. And we have a giant whale-looking thing. I think it's a Leviathan, but I might be wrong. I don't know if that's the same one we saw circling Titan. In the water, I mean. Plunge, dive tank. Oh yeah, so this portal leads back to the helm, by the way.
What is that?
An ally. Her name is Asa.
You can communicate with it?
It's complicated, sir. I get impressions, emotions, ideas. She knows our true enemy. The witness came for her species, too. Discrete concepts are harder. Even more now, since this.
And you're still you?
Every bit. My light is holding this corruption back, but I can hear voices whispering. Demanding. It's like being tuned into the enemy's radio. If we could strengthen my connection with Asa, I believe it would improve my ability to communicate through the noise.
I got some ideas. I'll draw up some specs and drop by soon.
Sloane.
I'm fine, sir. And I think I'm long overdue for a debriefing.
As you wish. We'll reconvene at the helm.
Notice how she has like a little taken transmat. Hey, big girl. How you doing? You have one interesting looking eye. I can't even see her whole body. I'm guessing you use that to do the deep dive and stuff. Which there is a 6-player activity and there is a 3-player activity, kind of like Season of Plunder. Yeah, there's the portal, and this is where the Elixir Haunted was. Or Season of Splicer and Season of Haunted. I do like how this looks. It even has like a little bar. There's like Elixir, Awoken, and Robos here. And there's an aquarium. Let me point out some Easter eggs I noticed in this thing. There's the art. There's a relic from Season of Plunder. Spicer Gauntlet. Which, why is that in there? A Rasputin thing. I forgot what it's called. The hammer from Season of the Chosen. I like. That's funny that she's looking at that. I forgot what this thing's called, but it was from Season of the Lost. The spear in the background from Season of the Risen. So wait, okay, so I don't know how far this goes back. So Splicer, Lost, Chosen. Risen. There's a little derelict in the background. Risen. Seraph. Plunder. Is this something from Season of the Hunted? If there is, I don't know what it would be, and I don't know what it is, and I don't see it. It's crazy how this goes all the way back to Beyond Light, though. If you know what the Season of the Hunted Easter egg relic that's in here is, let me know, because I'm confused. Because I don't know. And then the bobblehead, the Callous bobblehead from Season of the Haunted. I'm trying to see if there's... Yeah, I don't know what the... If there's a hunted one in there, I don't know what it is. Like if it's a cape, or a spider logo, or even, like... a crow, maybe? I don't know. Also, there is a fishing minigame. And you put the fish in this thing. And I don't know if they start swimming around there as well, which... If they do, that's actually really funny. I like how we're gonna reconvene at the helm, but not really.
Good to be back in contact with the Vanguard. It's an honor to serve with you. The Taken moved in quick after we lost Titan. I had to switch gears. Escape, evade, and rotate between extraction points. Survive for another day. That was the mission. I absorbed some of the Taken corruption to tap into their comms, if you can call them that. My bond with Asa proved mission critical too. I owe her my life. Now that Titan's back, the mission's changed. We need more intel on our enemy. The Witness. Drifter claims he knows a way to help Asa share that intel. Boost the signal so her message can get through. If he's right, then you're going to need some diving equipment. Thankfully, I was able to secure a pair of intact subnauticals from the Arcology's storage units. Feel free to toss out that junk Drifter gave you earlier. This is the real deal.
There's an interesting thing I want to mention about that. So, she mentions that Titan was lost. But how would she know? Like, how did the skies of Titan change? Like, did the skies of Titan change when the Witness took it? Like, where did it go? Did it just go into a pocket dimension? Because back during Season of the Haunted, we found out that when Mars was taken, there was an anomaly in the area left, where Mars was. Hence the whole thing with the Glycon. Despite the ordeal she's been through, Sloane appears to maintain her composure as Deputy Commander. Also, she seems more, I don't know, nice? Or, like, compassionate, I guess you could say. She's showing more compassion. Also, I'm surprised there's not like veteran dialogue for, you know, vanilla Destiny 2 people. Good to be back in contact with the Vanguard. While Titan was gone, Sloane took on the Taken corruption in order to better track the enemy's movements as she rotated between extraction points. She also formed a psychic bond with Asha, a massive paracausal sea creature that dwells within Kraken Mare. I haven't read those lore books, but I do have some of them. Or I do have them that talk about Kraken Mare. Asa has critically important information regarding the witness, but her bond with Sloane must be amplified before it can be divulged. Drifter claims he knows a way. Sloane tells you before supplying you with gear that will allow you to explore the depths of Titan's methane sea. Salvage Golden Age tech and dive into the depths of Kraken Mare.
Hey there, hero. While you were taking a dip in the methane, I detected something on the ocean floor, and it ain't native to Titan. I've seen it before, on the Glykon, on the Leviathan, on my own ship too. An organism that's all about forming psychic connections. Seems it's growing like coral down in the depths. I'm thinking we gather it up and use it to amplify Sloane's link to the creature. I can modify my gambit equipment to bank that stuff and harness its power, but I'll need some Golden Age parts to do it. Just so happens, the arcology is full of Golden Age tech waiting to be salvaged. You help me collect it, and I'll fix up the bank. Then it's just a matter of, well, diving into the depths of the methane sea and dredging up what Sloane needs. All while trying not to drown, of course. Nothing you can't handle. So what do you say? Ready for another swim?
Also, I will talk about the Final Shape teaser. Drifter informs you that a strange coral with psychic properties similar to the Aragor fungus you've encountered in the past is growing deep beneath the waves of Kraken Mare. I wonder if that dialogue's different if you haven't done that. He persists that it can be used to strengthen Sloane's bond with Asa. I can modify my game bay equipment to bank that stuff and harness its power. But I'll need some Golden Age parts to do it. He tasks you with salvaging the necessary equipment so he can prep you for a dive. So what do you say, ready for another swim? Yeah, so taking weapons and reckoning weapons. I kinda wish reckoning was back so taking or freaking Drifter would have something else to do in Gambit. Yeah, taking weapons. About damn time. And then reckoning weapons are back. I'm gonna have to do some organizing. Oh boy. What? You immediately get a ship? How does this work? Okay, this is very cute. Also, you can finally rotate most stuff. Well, actually, I don't know if you could rotate ships before, but if you couldn't, now you can. Same with weapons. And, like... yeah, same with weapons. Also, they changed how seasonal challenges work in terms of getting the upgrade stuff to get better buffs, to like get better focusing stuff. It's now in the seasonal challenges. Next to the seasonal challenges, I should say. Also, for some reason, I still have these, even though these don't do anything. I will grab that later. Yeah, the buffs now are here. let me show you something else. Yeah, it's like this wing. It's like on the left now. Also, they finally fixed it where that scannable doesn't appear anymore. I'm checking something here. Oh, wait, dude, oh, I thought the bounties... I guess bounties don't work anymore. Wait a minute. I think I need to at least reset it once, so I still need to grind that out. Also, there's the dungeon. Oh, that's cool. They kept a weekly thing on them. Click going nice out. Okay. Yeah, this one's 6-player. Now let me real quickly. I did reach rank 7 last season. As you can see. Okay, Stasis, Strand, and Arc. Let me put on my stronger gear real fast. Oh, I did get a taken weapon. Interesting, I didn't even notice I got one. There we go. Actually... Oh yeah, let me... Yeah, I look completely different now. Oh, that's different. Who? Oh my gosh, right. Oh, that's interesting. You just click it once now. So this talks about how Sloane's doing now and that she's okay. And then Saint brings up Brother Vance from Mercury and Osiris doesn't remember who that is. Oof. Big oof. Oh, what the hell? That's interesting. Like there's like a weird thing there. Yeah, I still need to reset the vendor rank here, I believe, right? Oh, that's different. They changed this. What is this one called? One. Okay. I can't tell what that is. I think that's... Is that a weapon? No, that's a sparrow. It's like weirdly angled. I still need to figure out what these are. I wouldn't be surprised if they're connected to Vexcalibur. Also, the armor you get in Ghost of the Deep, or whatever it's called, the dungeon, is like Loose and Hive based, and it's badass, and the weapons are like Golden Age. Like, literally the glaive is a harpoon. I will get into more of the dungeon stuff later, though. Like, talking about it. Same with the teaser for the next big expansion, Final Shape. In my theories. I'm like 5 or 4 things away. Fragments away from completing Strand for my Titan. Also, the quest that gets you that special hand cannon also gives you a new artifact. Or not artifact, aspect for Strand. That had a badass intro. And not badass, but like a cool intro.
We gotta get to work, Guardians. Tell these jerks they don't gotta go home, but they can't stay here.
There's explosive rigged around the arcology. We need to disarm them before they blow.
Been a while since we've been in this area of the ecology. I see now. But this is basically like that one, I forget what it's called, catch crash? It's basically like that. That doesn't make any sense. Also, these are loose, not lucent, but these are high from the moon, by the way, judging by the red color. I didn't even notice this big guy. Ooh, you're bossing me. Damn it.
That attack left us vulnerable. We need you out there handling repairs.
We haven't had like a taken weapon since Whisper the Worm and the taken sword from Taken King. And Black Spindle. Is that person out of the map? What the hell happened? Recoil on this thing is crazy.
work, Guardians. Stronger together.
Actually, this might actually be kind of like, the menagerie. I think it's more like menagerie. Because the bar success like depends on how the skill you do. So. You're getting a little too close, my guy. Oh, sacrificial wall.
Guardians, we have enemies inbound on the sea floor. Brace yourself. Transmat firing.
Boy.
I can feel rage. Guardian, something's near.
Oh, right, this shit. We have to get on the thing that matches that symbol. Here it is. That one. Circle. So that guy again. Triangle. Good start. Circle. Oh, that's interesting. There's a hive ship down here that's broken in half. Triangle.
Hey, Chief. Is it true you found yourself a sort of power armor a while back? Don't suppose you could find another?
I remember that armor. Golden Age tech, very advanced. Huh. It fused itself to me, boosted my strength, speed, agility, endurance. Until it ran out of juice, that is. Then I had to rip myself out of it to keep moving. Tore up my internal organs, made a nasty mess. My ghost had a hell of a time putting me back together. So, I guess the armor had some design flaws. Still interested in scoring one?
You know, I think I'll pass.
That's the armor I was talking about earlier. That's the armor I was talking about earlier. I'm glad I got the dialogue that actually tells what happens with it. That's funny. And painful. Jesus, man. Ghost of the Dungeon. Ghost of the Deep. Dungeon now available. Drown in the deep or rise from it. The Ghosts of the Dungeon and its massive difficulty variant are now available for owners of the Lightfall Deluxe Edition or the Dungeon Key. Endless Roamers now available. Add Universal Ornaments to your collection. Available in Eververse. Also, so these are another set of crossover armor. Sekiro on the right for Warlocks. Horizon in the center. And God of War on the left. Return the Titan and recover Golden Age tech from the sunken archaeology structures on the Titan seafloor. Withstand the crushing pressure of the ocean depths and learn more about the Witness's plan. Overcome the ghosts of the deep and prevent the Lucent Hive from evening the odds. I'll get to that later. Survive the deep and return with powerful weapons, armor, and cosmetics. Rewards now available. This is a glitch. What the hell is this? This is a glitch. Bunch of rewards now available. Current stroke the fires and light the spire. What the hell? This is wrong. Congratulations, stroke the fires and light the spires. You made Lassie a better place to Solstice and earned a Firekeeper title. What the hell? Let me look at something. So there was some pop-ups that popped up way before, so I might as well read them. Because I did open up this game once and I got these pop-ups, so this is the one. Actually, I'll get to this when I get to the Lightfall mission. Oh yeah, I meant to read this last time we did Guardian games. Let me do something real fast. see, what is this quest asking me to do now? Yeah, people thought Titan was gonna go right here, but seems like that's not the case. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let me read the Guardian game thing real fast because I don't know if I read it last time I did Guardian games, so I'll read it now. The final push. The third and final week of Guardian games upon us. It's your final chance to collect new event rewards. Loot up while you can. Make your final push for Guardian games In a new heroic strike, remember to claim complete event challenges and spend any tickets. That was from the last week of Guardian Games. Which Titans did win. I haven't been to the tower yet, but there's a statue there. Or I've been to the tower off stream. The statue's there. The lion's gold. So Titans won. Go Titans! Alright, let's continue and do this. Operation Thunderbolt Twilight. Dive into the twilight depths of Titan's methane sea, fight back the horrors that encroach from the sunken hollows, extract all the Ezragor coil you can to strengthen Stallone's connection. Operation Thunderbolt, I believe, becomes Deep Dive, and that becomes a 3-player activity. Kind of like, Salvage.
This is Operation Thunderbolt. Asa has alerted us to a shelf of coral infested with a fungal spore we can use. However, it's in hostile territory.
Always is, was, will be.
Indeed. Forward intel reports a Wrathborn servitor patrols the area, and it is not alone. You have 2 sites to hit. Deploy excavation equipment, defend and extract. Deputy Commander, Guardian, divide and conquer. Bring the Drifter what he needs.
Ooh, the music. Oh, sorry about that. This is still a control that has drift. I don't know what the... I'll take it in one day to see if I can fix it. What the hell?
I'm reading you, Guardians.
So the old man asked you to babysit.
I'm your air superiority.
From aboard a Cabal cruiser? Never thought I'd see the day.
Meet the Empress, then I'll hear your judgment.
Fair enough. To be honest, it's just nice to be back running with the both of you.
On that, we can agree.
You good, Saladin? You sound tired. Something... Saladin doesn't sound right. At least right now he doesn't. I might be wrong. It's just that he sounds very suspicious, but that might just be the voice actor. Also, look, we're in the helm spot, or we're in that helm spot again, and yep, we're going in. Going in the hole. Hi, buddy. Here we go. I have no idea where I'm actually going, by the way. So, you know. surprised this shit is lasting under this pressure.
That servitor's onto us. I just met contact. Let's hustle, Guardian.
It's been an age since I've seen you fight, Sloane. Had you been with us on the dragon hunts. You're the bait now. Guardian, you're next.
Goes against all my instincts, but I'll try to make myself look delicious.
What? How do we go from dragon to the dragon hunts to this?
Deploying drill. Let's get loud, Guardian.
Where's her ghost in all this? So she says she still has her legs, so her ghost still is alive. But that means Guardians and humans can be taken. These are Wrathborn lists. Damn it, ow. That's kind of annoying. Also, power level is still, doesn't increase past 1810. No idea how they're gonna do, like, harder difficulty stuff. Like, I don't know how they plan on doing, like, I think power level is not gonna increase ever again or something like that. But I don't know how all that's... Like, are they just gonna make everything just a set difficulty or something? And it's weird, it's funny that we went from 400 back in the old SR1 days, and now we're at 1810. Like, what the hell? How do we get here?
crown this gift and revel in it. Kneel, that I may lay my blade across thine breast. The quiver of your heart to resonate its black edge.
Get out of my head.
I wish I had a special weapon instead of this. That was fun. Luckily, this is not like a darkness thing. Rest, this is point. I do want to try to do this without dying. If I haven't already died. Last time you do that.
Servitors coming in hot, Guardian.
Let it take you. Then, meet their challenge.
Interesting. I'm gonna briefly change to the other weapon I had already. That's this. That's because it's a special weapon. Weird. All those were scannable, but nothing happened. I didn't see how. Oh yeah, they like changed the reticles and shields of enemies in this update. Hit fire pellets, aim for slugs.
I bruised it for you. Now take it down.
Did you? It doesn't look like you bruised it. Oh, what the hell? That servitor looks familiar. Looks like a servitor from and it acts the same too. Like the server from I can't think of the damn name. Prison of the Elders. Buddy. This is a weird boss fight. It's definitely different. Well, shit. Did not know there were snipers.
Servitors coming in hot, Guardian.
Let it take you. Then meet their challenge.
Had to do something real fast. And there is no checkpoint. Great. That sucked. Wait, do you have to rescan that one thing? Wait. I don't know what that did, if that did anything.
I bruised it for you. Now take it down.
That was a mistake. That is again. Hopefully it works better this time. a sniper. Sorry for the pauses here and there of standing still because I'm certain feline won't leave me alone. That thing is so aggressive. My controller just won't stop doing that. Sorry about that. I did not expect to have to deal with something. Again, luckily I'm in a safe zone, so okay, I'm all good to go. Let's finish this damn server. That was slightly stressful.
Sights are secure, and you just punched us a way out.
Good. You haven't lost a step.
Well, I've had a lot of dive time. But the Guardian took to the sea like a fish. Send over the submersible beacon and let's transmat this haul back to the rig.
You're sure this new ally of yours is trustworthy?
Hasn't let me down yet. You asked me to trust you about the Empress. Trust me about Asa.
Asa. Also, I like how the chest's the clam. That's actually kind of funny. It's like taking the pearl out of the clam. Little funny thing, and this is why I have a slight worry about my cat sometimes. She has turned off my Xbox before by brushing against it. If she did that during this, I would be mad. I would be mad. So I'd rather not have that. I'd rather that not happen. Deep Dive is now its own thing, and it's matchmaking. I don't know if I'll do Destiny on its reset day every time, but I'll try to. If I don't, just within the week. Also, expect the... probably later this week, another Genshin event. Expect that. Don't know how long it'll last, but it's gonna be the TCG event. Of course I'm gonna do the story part of it mainly, and sprinkle in the mini games. So I expect to see Sino, Kazuha, Yamiko, Kokomi, possibly Raiden, and possibly Zhongli. The new character Charlotte, Kirara, new character Kirara, and a few other characters that are involved. Oh yeah, Hu Tao, and I think there's like one other. Someone from Mondstadt, I swear. There's someone from Mondstadt, but I can't think of it. Oh yeah. Kaya's participating. Also, I will show off finishing as soon as I get a chance to. See how Titan's not on patrol?
An oasis in the desert. Seeds of hope buried beneath the sands. Nomads, wanderers, travelers. Their journey comes to an end. The first to be claimed by the deep. The first to fall victim to the witness.
Sloan, you good? This is kind of like Season of the Lost, where you have to go through a portal to, like, do certain story beats, like Savathun.
So you heard all of that, huh? Hard to believe, but it's not just noise. I can understand bits and pieces of it through Asa. Xivu Arath's thirst for battle, the Witness's cold rage, the Taken's enmity. It's all in there. I started hearing it when my arm got this new paint job, but it hasn't sounded that real since. Doesn't matter. I've been through it before, and I can get through it again. Asa has vital information about the Witness. I'll do whatever it takes so she can deliver it. That's the mission, and I always complete the mission. Asa and I both need to recover before we boost our connection again. Until then, continue helping Drifter upgrade his technology. I hate to admit it, but his plan seems like it might actually work.
I have a bad feeling what might happen to Sloane at some point in the story. Sloane confirms that the coral was successful in allowing her to boost her connection to Asa. However, doing so amplifies the taken interference that plagues them both. Oh? Both of them. Starting hearing it when my arm got this new paint job. But it hasn't sounded that real since. She shakes it off and reiterates the Drifter's plan. Seems like it will work. Though she needs some time to recover, she'll be ready to connect with Asta again soon. That's the mission, and I always complete the mission. Here we go. The hall projector speaker crackles back on after Sloane signs off. Drifter's voice comes in loud and clear. Hey, hero! Heard you brought back a little something extra from your dip in the drink. Now, obviously, I ain't gonna add anything to my machine, but I got a feeling it could be useful in other ways. Why don't you swing by the tower and pay Hawthorne a visit? Something tells me she'll be pleased to see it. Did not expect that. There we go.
And that's it? It just works?
It's not a scam, if that's what you're asking. Ain't gonna make you put in some glimmer and pull a lever. See, the way I look at it, this has always been the plan. Playing the game, Gambit, the machine. The Nine taking the long view.
You think the Nine were telling you to run Gambit for this? That they saw everything coming and that's how they chose to prepare us?
Don't know, boss. Maybe they see the future. Maybe they're just a few floors above and can see further down the road than we can. Maybe we're all just squinting at specks, looking for meaning. What I'm saying is, it works. It'll get us what we need, and maybe, if we're lucky, get Sloane what she needs too.
And what is that?
A win.
It is interesting how like Drifter acted in the cutscenes earlier, because he seemed like he was actually concerned about Sloane. Too bad none of these are stronger. How do I activate? Oh yeah, I have to get those like certain things that activate deep sight. Right. I'm gonna only use those on certain weapons. Vanguard will inform you when Sloan and Asa are ready to boost their bond again. Amplifying the second bond takes a toll on both Sloan and Asa. They each need time to recover before harnessing more of the Ezegor coil. What is this scepter do? Ah, okay. Oh yeah, they added a new indicator. This thing. It adds like an indicator where the legendary lost sector is. Which is very nice and useful. Also, I need to check something here. Wait, that... I'm curious. You would think it would show, like, you know... like a final shape picture. Oh yeah, I need to talk to Hawthorne. Or not Hawthorne, freaking Ikora. Ikora's giving like a new exotic thing. Like, it'll give you an exotic you technically already have. But yeah. If you're not a new player, it's like a new like thing. As you need to talk to Ada here.
Greetings.
We'll call her Shada 1 now. It's kind of funny, but sad at the same time.
You know where to find me.
Right, I forgot! If you remember from Season of the Seraph, they put him in the tower. I like how they put him across from Ada. It's interesting that they put him in the annex. I wonder if we'll see Anna in the annex at some point. I hope we get some type of, I hope Anna and Elsie's involved in the seasonal story one day. Like, either next season or the last season of this year.
Mm-hmm.
Hawthorne hurries to hand you a data pad. This just came in from the communication relay on Titan. The commander asked me to deliver it to you immediately. The data pad contains coordinates on Titan for the new Pacific archaeology. The Hive have a foothold there, but the deputy commander says the situation has changed, Hawthorne says with concern. Something about a Lucent Hive ship entering Titan's atmosphere and diving into the ocean. Hawthorne says the emotions to the datapad. Details look scarce. Whatever's going on can't be good. Launch the Ghost of the Deep Dungeon from the helm in the director. Yeah, okay. So, I might as well say this now. Yeah, the Lucent Hive are trying to use necromancy and a ghost to resurrect Oryx. Oryx's body is on Titan. I don't know how it got there, considering his body fell towards Titan, or fell towards Saturn, and we've been to Titan, and we've seen how far away the moon of Titan is from Saturn. So maybe when Titan was taken and brought back, it somehow pulled his body there, or somehow, in the lore, it somehow landed there. I don't know how. I've seen what it looks like. His body has decayed and gotten buried. Like, there's a giant hole in his chest from when we blasted it in the raid. But yeah, Oryx's body's on Titan, and they're trying to resurrect him. That's terrifying. And one of the bosses, there's this knight, there's this lucid Hive Guardian knight that's an old friend, or that's an old enemy from Taken King. He's basically this boss that you take down to get the Zonic swords back in Taken King. He's that guy, and he's in one of the cutscenes in Taken King. He's back, and now instead of swords, he uses giant shields. Like, holy shit. Yeah, somehow Oryx is on there. Somehow Oryx's body's on Titan. And once I complete the dungeon, I will come back to Hawthorne and, like, finish the quest part. Just because there is a interesting thing to mention when you do return to Hawthorne after completing the dungeon. Hawthorne greets you with a raised eyebrow. A fishing tackle must be flotsam from the archaeology. A way for some nostalgic scientist to pass the time. I know I've got fond memories of casting my line along. So I had friends and family out in the ADZ. She gives you a thoughtful look. Heard you Guardians are building an aquarium up on the helm. A few fish will go a long way to livening it up. Maybe you could use this to catch them yourself. A grin spreads across Hawthorne's face as if she's fond memories were rising to the surface. After you scrounge up some bait, of course. So yeah, fishing's in this game now. That's something. Also, I hope they fix this. There's a big complaint about this mode, or this little mini game, basically. If a public event appears next to the fishing spot disappears. That should not be a thing. Oh yeah, I find this funny. The Last Wish raid.
Oh, nice choice.
You can deep sight the weapons. Which I'm not gonna grab them from here for obvious reasons. Yeah, I'm kinda still saving up spoils.
The view up here is pretty good too, I guess. If you like concrete.
How can the Vanguard help?
Taming the storm. Akora looks up at your approach. You have already felt the chaotic surge of Arclight. It is only the start of a deeper understanding. There are many applications of Arc, but I want you to focus on the ability to jolt. Jolted targets will chain lightning to others nearby. Excellent way to clear the battlefield quickly. Ikora gives you an encouraging smile. Be patient, Guardian. Arclight can be chaotic and demanding. Return when you have more experience with Jolt, and I will guide you down the path of greater power. I like how I'm wearing that exotic at the moment. Oh, interesting.
Very well.
Imagine the gentle warmth of dawn, escalating to a blazing fury of midday sun. Agora extends her hands as if catching sunlight in her open palms. That is the essence of solar light, a balm to your friends and a scourge to your foes. For now, focus on using solar to scorch your targets. Those who scorch will burn over time, and even ignite with repeated applications of scorch. Or fold your hands once more. There is no substitute for practice, and solar light may have some time to learn. Return when you have mastered Scorch, and I will guide you down the path of greater power. I wonder if this is the same for all of them, because if not, then I will have to show, or I would show the Warlock one and the Hunter ones. Definitely helps with new lights. Into the abyss.
Then take it.
Ah, a fellow pioneer of void light. I hope that in time you come to regard the cosmic abyss with a much fascination and awe, as I do. A warm, almost wishful smile flickers across Ikora's face. Mastery will come with time and practice. For the moment, focus on void ability to weaken your targets. Weakening foes have a harder time fighting back, giving you an immediate advantage. Gives you a piercing look, suddenly stern. A word of caution, Guardian. Do not emulate me when I was younger. Brash, proud, and impatient. Void light is as subtle as it is potent, and it will take time to master. We can return when you have done so, and I will guide you down the path to greater power.
We stand behind.
Jesus. Okay. Collect bait by completing Savage, Deep Dive, playlist activities, plug events, patrols, or by collecting destination materials. Ew. Okay, I might wait to do this.
I'm gonna be so mad.
Or at least wait to continue it. Considering it's literally almost the second week, I'll probably continue this. I'll probably do this with the next week's story. Maybe. It really depends. Well, probably. Most likely, yeah, because obvious reasons.
Will it fit?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, basically freaking Kratos, the main character from Horizon,
Thank you.
Aloy,
Yes, we'll speak again tomorrow.
and I don't know what this is supposed to be based off of. But there is finishers based on the new armor. That's from Horizon. Sekiro. War. Also, this is kind of shit. I hope you can get these in Eververse normally, and not just from these bundles. The one shader, or the three shaders that are in these. If you can only get these in bundles, that's bullshit. Also, yeah, the prices have gone up, and it's kind of ridiculous. What the hell is this? Shivery's Chill? Oh my god. Yeah, this used to be 1,000, I'm pretty sure, and this was 1,500.
I don't want you to record this transaction.
Gotta get Devon back to the city for a visit. I mean, if nothing else, I need some pie.
But yeah, I think I'll end it there. Or end it for now. Well, I'm gonna go read lore, and then end it in the helm. Probably by the eye. So, I honestly thought they'll put the dog here. Now I expect them to put it in the annex. It's cool that they kept it around. Kinda wish, if anything, they could have just kept it in the helm. There's a reason. I'm gonna check on something real fast before I go back to the helm. Whoa, 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 I forgot about that. Right. They added Azak armor focusing. And you can hold 5 of these now. You can actually hold 5 of these now. Thank God, because I have a lot. I have like a few from like previous seasons. Still, I have to pick them out from Bungie.net. What is this shell? Experimental pattern shell. Is this part of the season? Interesting. I don't know if this is part of the season, or this is from a set, but I'll have to look and grab, like, when I actually can grab that. Mainly because, if that is, like, part of the season, then I'm gonna, of course, pair it with this other seasonal ghost. Or the other, like, the seasonal ship and seasonal sparrow. But we'll see, because I have to look if it matches anything else in the, collections. Focus on decoding. So, okay. Let me look through all this. Alright. Never mind, I don't have to. I have to unlock in the collections. Of course I do. Of course I have to unlock in my collections first before I can get this. So I am missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 exotic armor pieces for my Titan. But yeah, you can focus armor now and get like good rolls now. Zur is slowly becoming useless. Also, Zur is actually becoming useful too, because now people can hold more, so they can do his quest more and not be locked out of it because of the amount of ciphers they have. Jax is like alone in here now in terms of actual like talkable, like interactable NPCs. So okay, now I'm gonna head to the helm, and while we're flying there, I'm gonna explain the teaser of Final Shape. So the teaser, I don't know if it. So a few theories here. I think it's my theory of the pocket dimension that the Traveler has is true, and I think that's where Ikora is sitting. She's in the pocket dimension that looks like a landscape, because the portal's there. The portal's in that shot. So, I honestly think that's what it is. That's where she is. The other thing, though, the big elephant in the room, Cade, is back. Somehow. Ikara has her ghost next to her. And Cade obviously doesn't. Also, Cade is resonating with light out of his eyes, mouth, and the Ace of Spades, which he has back and has cracks on it. So we do give it back to him, since I believe technically now the signature weapon for Crow is Thorn. Or not Thorn, friggin' Hawkmoon. So there's a theory that, and I kind of want to go with it. The reason Cade's there and the reason why he's glowing like that is because he is dead, and I don't believe he's gonna last through Final Shape. I think he is gonna vanish at the end of Final Shape. I don't think he's gonna be permanently back. Also, shoutouts to Nathan Fillion for reprising his role as Cade. That's awesome. I think since they're in the pocket dimension of the Traveler, this is where all deceased Lightbearers go. Like, for example, I believe, hell, maybe one version of Saint 14 was there. Because if you remember, the Corridors of Time kind of referenced it a bit, because we found our own grave to get Bastion. So, say, like, I don't know. Who's a Lightbearer that died? The Speaker might be there. Who knows? We'll have to see if any other returning faces show up there. But yeah, Cade's there. He remembers everything, so it is Arcade. At least leading up to Aldrin shooting him. And he doesn't even know where he is. And we're getting a Destiny Showcase August, explaining more about Final Shape. So, yeah, I have no idea what's gonna happen, but so far this is insane that Cade's back. But I think he's only back temporarily. Let's read lore, and then I'll end it next to her. The big girl. I don't know if I'll read these, by the way. I may or may not. It really depends. So we have 6 of these. Alright. Let's start reading. I don't want to read some of these out loud. Some of these I might just read to myself. Really depends. This one intrigues me, so I'll read it out loud. Alright. Sloan. Commander Zavala's voice sounded distorted as if he were underwater. The chill running down Sloane's spine only adds to the sensation. She knows she had been gone for a while. For how long? For how long, she isn't sure. Years. Beyond light, Witch Queen. 2 years. In a few months. Silo chains internal chronometer chronometer has glitched out shortly after Titan disappeared and took them with it. Sloane had been left to measure the passage of time by feeling it in her bones. The universe moved on without her. That was to be expected, but Sloane still can't believe Zavala's debriefing. The words crashed into her like one tidal wave after another, threatening to knock her off balance and fill her lungs with brine. Stasis, Keitel, the House of Light, Savathun, Lucent Brood, Neomuna, Amanda. I'm surprised Crow's not on there. And Strand. And Osiris' situation. There should be a lot more situations on there. Rasputin, for one. That was not me. That's my controller. Sloane's thoughts drift back to the wake of the Red War. Call signs and banter as Holiday's hawk flew overhead. Small talk between sorties. Quiet moments and shared laughter between the staccato of gunfire and roar of jet engines. A friendship chiseled into marble, one stroke at a time. Amanda was always fearless, the first to stand up, the last to go home. Why does she always have to be such a damn hero? Sloane. She realizes she's been clenching her fists. She might have been shaking. Sloane's eyes focus one more, meeting those of her commanding officer. He looks different than she remembers. His eyes seem older, wiser, and filled with something that catches her off guard. Is that pity? He did just reunited with his wife, technically, his dead wife. And he has lost faith in the Traveler. Can you see it? This pit growing in her stomach, this yawning chasm that yearns to swallow her whole. Is he questioning her resolve? Her ability to see this through, to do her duty back on the front line so others don't have to? Does he see your weakness? Sloane clenches her fist again. Sir? Her voice holds steady. Understood, sir. Zavala's brow furrows. It's a lot to take in. If you need to, I don't. A moment of silence passes. Sloane does not let him see anything. Zavala nods. Very well. Dismissed. Sloane salutes and returns to her station. She would be the first to stand up and the last to go home. I think a lot of the questioning she's doing in her head is definitely Xivu messing with her, and the Taken stuff messing with her. But yeah. Alright. That, or you know what? Closer. There you go. Alright. This has been the beginning of Season of the Deep. It is definitely one interesting season. And it's shaping up to be something more. Like, Sloane is now partial Taken. We have this big lady behind me. Loose and Blue trying to revive Oryx. Ashimir being partially still alive in the Vex network. Like, there's so much to think about what's possible and what's like what could be coming up. Like, yeah, it's like there's so much, and it's crazy. Taken weapons, finally. The freaking diving in the water, Jesus Christ. The armor, like, everything is shaping up to be awesome. August is gonna be very hyped for Destiny. Leading to that next season after that. But yeah, for now, that is it for the first week of Season of the Deep. I will continue this. I will try to continue this at least regularly. Same with Genshin a bit. And then maybe get back on track eventually. But yeah, for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day. I'm back home, by the way. I forgot to state that. So, that's why things should get sort of back to normal. Not quite yet. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.